Morning everybody, Hunter here with Devoted Sportsman. So this morning I'm trying something that's brand new to me. I've never tried it before, but we're going to try it and smoke a deer front shoulder and see how that turns out for us. First thing I'm going to do is get it cleaned up good, get all this silver and just trash off of it. Alright, so now I just got some olive oil and a few different steak seasonings I like to use just to give it a little flavor while we smoke it. We're going to douse those things down good. And if any of you's done this before and have any tips or suggestions, I'm open to suggestions. Like I say, this is a brand new thing to me. I'm just trying to do something a little different with these shoulders other than just throwing them in the grinder every time we get them. Alright, so now we're going to get the grill set up for smoking, get it fired up, and I'm going to try to smoke these bad boys for about 3 or 4 hours. Then we're going to get them in the oven for a few hours and baste them a little bit, and we'll see what we got. Alright, so I've looked at a couple of different options on how to smoke on this style of grill, and the method I've decided to go with, because I've never smoked on it before, is I'm going to get a good hot base layer of coals. Then I've got some applewood chips, and I'm going to do a layer of the applewood chips, another layer of charcoal, and another layer of chips. And we're going to try that out and see how that works out for us. Yeah, stay tuned. Alright, now we got our grill set up. We're going to get these legs on here and see what happens. Eggs on there looking like fine dining. Now we'll come back in a couple hours and check it out. Hope you can see it through the smoke there. Alright guys, so we've had the shoulders on here about an hour. We're going to take them out, get them flipped over. Still going to let them go for about another 2 hours, but they are already looking good. I haven't seen this done in the videos, but I'm going to go ahead and inject these things with a little bit of this seasoning. I know deer meat's a little dry. Make sure it's got plenty of flavor in there. Alright everybody, so we just pulled our shoulders off of the smoker. Internal temp of the meat's about 140 on both shoulders. So now we're going to season them up and get some base going. I got some apple cider vinegar I'm going to use for that. And we're going to stick it in the oven for about 2 or 3 hours on about 300 degrees and see how it turns out. Alright, so just a little update to what we got going on. I pulled the shoulders out and pulled it all off the bone the best I could. and boy is it good. We've I added some little potatoes in there and a little bit of beef broth and some more seasoning, and we're going to stick it back in the oven for another hour or two just to get it good and tender, and then it'll be time to feast. Alright, here's our finished product. Not sure how good you can see them, but I got some potatoes wrapped up in there. It turned out pretty good flavor. I think if I had to do something differently, whenever I put them in the oven, I would completely wrap them in aluminum foil, because it did dry out some after a little while in the oven. But overall, for first time doing it, I think it was a success. Thank y'all for watching.